Trevor, I asked AJ this, but just when you think back to training camp, everything that's gone on this season, how do you describe this journey to reach this point?
It's cool. It's fun. You know, it's what life is about. And anytime you watch a movie, there's a little adversity, right? If you just ran the table the whole year, it wouldn't be that fun. No, it's one of those things where you're constantly growing into the team you need to be and who you need to be. And if you have the right people and the right DNA, personalities in the locker room, you're going to just hit your stride late. And this team is just starting to figure out who we are. And, you know, we're continuing the process of building something special. And so the process is by far not finished. And so we're out here stacking the days, trying to get better each and every day.
What's it mean to you to get to this point? Because you mentioned this time last year you weren't sure what your future held and everything that's gone on recently for you.
It's something I've reflected on in real time, which I usually don't do a lot of, and you know, I usually wait till the end of the season to reflect. But just gratitude, lots of gratitude, but hunger. And you know, I think about like my teammates. I sat there in my locker last week after the win, and you know, a lot of people came up and were like, "You okay? What's wrong?" And I just sat back and looked at Mitch Picton, at Logan Furland, at Jackson Ford, the guys that live here, that grew up Rough Rider fans, that have gone through the rough years here, and just seeing the smile on their face and the joy. Those are the things that I think back to and draw on quite a bit when I'm waking up early in the morning, come back in here, you know, when you're tired and sore, whatever it may be. And the love for your teammates, the love for your brothers is really what drives you. And you know, I want to keep this journey going, man. I'm not ready for it to be done yet. So
when you play Winnipeg, is it try and keep things steady, or do you have to embrace the chaos of heading to that stadium?
I think embracing the chaos is kind of where I'm at. And you know, I'll refrain from giving poster board material. I'm excited. I can't wait. It's the crowds that you dream growing up. You know, you're in your backyard. You know, you're never, you know, the whole crowd behind you. It's the crowd's going wild. It's crazy. You know, it's fun. You know, and that's what it's about. You know, my son, he's constantly doing the announcer voice in the house, and you know, he's down by a certain amount of points. And these are the games you live for. And these are the games that this team lives for, and I think our DNA and who we are will come through in this game too.
In response to Britton's question, you mentioned there's been some time for reflection amid everything that's going on. I mean, a year ago at this time, had the team advanced this far, I remember you saying that there was a chance you could have played. To get this opportunity now when there's no speculation, what does that mean?
It means so much, and you know, I think it's culminating everything I've, you know, worked in my whole life for. It's just, you know, every workout, every summer, you know, time where you don't want to go work out and those sorts of things. It culminates. You get to do these things. You get to be in this environment. You get to be in a situation like this, and it's such a privilege. And I'm just praising Jesus every day that I get to be out here and be with this group of guys, be the quarterback of this organization, and never take a moment for granted. And you know, I just can't wait to get out there with my brothers this weekend. But first things first, let's have a great meeting after this. Let's have an outstanding day 2 tomorrow, and just keep stacking the days and getting better, because we're going to need a great effort to beat Winnipeg.
Whether it's day one or day 2 practice, I mean, every team is guaranteed during the regular season 18 of those. Everything beyond that is earned. So what does it mean to have day 1, have day 2 when you don't know at the start of the year if that's a certainty?
It's a blessing, and that's really what it comes down to. Is it's a blessing to be in, you know, the second bonus week of football, and the only thing better than that is getting to the bonus 3rd week of football. And so, but like I said, I'm just taking it as a blessing that I get to go in there today and watch film and get ready for this game, and spend another week with these guys before we head home. And so, just excited that we get this week, and we're going to go out there, teed up, do everything we can to get the next week.
Sorry, Brett.
How do you put points up on this Bombers defense? They've been real good at keeping teams out of that end zone.
Yeah, they've done a great job all year, and they've made it tough on us both times we played them. And you know, we had a great comeback against them here, and just fell short. And same thing, we had the ball in our hands late there, and I felt like we left some opportunities out there. But credit to them, they do a great job on defense. They make things tough. You know, they do a good job with you know, people coming down, flying from everywhere, flying from the sky, and making plays and trying to confuse you. And but it's our job to try and confuse them and take advantage of opportunities that are there. And so if we don't take advantage of the opportunities that are there, they'll fix it quick. They're a really smart defense, and so tons of respect for them. But at the same time, it's our job to make it tough on them this Saturday.
Logan obviously did a fine job filling in for Peter, but is it a luxury to have Peter back for a moment like this, not bringing the ball?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, Logan has shown he's the Swiss Army knife up there. He can do anything, and you know, Peter's a different type of center. You know, he's insanely smart. He's always a step ahead, knowing exactly where we need to be. be. And grateful that I get to play with Peter Godder. He's one of my best friends on the team, and so I couldn't be more excited for him that he's getting to come back at this time, getting healthy at the right time. And so yeah, it'll be tons of fun. We got 2 guys like that up front for us this week.
Why is it so tough to get a win in Winnipeg?
Yeah, I think the whole league is probably going for that. It's they're a loud environment, and Winnipeg's really good at home. They're a veteran group. They've kept their same core of guys together from 2019 to now. I mean, you can name probably 7 to 10 guys that are still there, maybe even more. And they've just continued to get better, grow, and set a culture and a standard and an expectation. And but it's our job to go out there and overcome that. And so it's going to be a lot of fun this week.
Trev, they say fear and faith are both based in belief. How important is it to believe this time of year?
I think it's everything. But I think, like I said, like I've previously stated, we've got guys that believe in one another. We believe in who's leading us. We believe in our system. We believe in our preparation. We believe in our work ethic, and that's the type of thing that's going to overcome anything. And fear, I mean, it's just one of those acronyms. False evidence appears real, and so we're just going to keep the faith in each other this week and go out there and tee it up and let it fly. But I can tell you, there's one thing: this group ain't fearful. We want all the smoke. Let's go.